Hi everyone. I hope all of you are doing well and preparing with the best of your potential for the upcoming CMAT and the CET examination. In this video, we'll solve some of the important questions which has come on permutation and combination of your quant section. Now, PNC as a topic is very diverse, it's very volatile. But if you ask me the significance of this in the CMAT examination, it is not as heavy as what your arithmetic or algebra chapters would be all about. So one thing is the prominency of this level of the question number of questions in the given exam will be lesser. But whatever question that you may get in the examination will always be on a peanut level. So it's not going to be difficult at all. So even if you know the basics of permutation combination very well, you will be able to clear all the PNC or the probability questions of a CMAT examination. And that's what we'll see in this video. We'll solve the actual questions which has come on PNC in the CMAT examination. At the same time, people who are looking forward for some genuine help and the exclusive courses for the CMAT preparation, wherever you stand, on the basic level or the advanced level or the mock test level, please look into the courses which are available and listed on the MBAP Education website, where all the courses has been curated and been made by the JBIMS alumni themselves, will be taking and conducting sessions and workshops by us. Cool. At the same time, the desktop dashboard has got the exclusive features of the content which you require for the CMAT preparation. On this note, let's have a look at the previous year questions, which has come on the topic of PNC in the given CMAT exam. Have a look at the first question. It is not going to be a difficult question for you to crack. The question says, how many 10-digit numbers, how many 10-digit numbers can be formed using all the digits of the given number 2, 4, 3, 5, 7, 5, 3, 2, 2, 8, such that the odd digits appear only in even places. I repeat, the odd digits even only in the even places. Clear? And if you look at this is a 10-digit number, what they have given you. And now it has been said that out of these 10-digit number, there are 5 odd numbers and there are 5 even numbers. Which are those 5 odd numbers that you can see in the given question? The numbers which are odd will be 5, 5, 3, 3, 7. And the numbers which are even will be what? It's going to be 2, 2, 2, 8, 4. And you got to arrange them. I repeat, you got to arrange them. You got to arrange 5 odd digits in the even places. There are 10 digits. 5 of them will be the odd positions. 5 of them will be the even positions. It's very much clear. Now that 5 odd numbers can be arranged in 5 even places in 5 factorial ways, right? In 5 factorial ways. But look at the number of repetitions which I have got. The number of repetitions in the odd numbers will be 2 here and 2 here. And the number of repetitions which you have got in the even numbers will be as simple as 3 of the numbers here, right? Now, the number of repetitions is something that we uh, divide with the number of numbers which are getting repeated. So the number of numbers in which places in which this can be formed will be 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial, which is for the even numbers, multiplied by 5 factorial divided by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. Why 2? Because 5 have come twice and 3 has also come twice. Which means if you possibly solve this question further, it's going to become 5 factorial the whole square divided by 3 factorial into 2 factorial the whole square. Which value among these four looks like the given answer? It's basically option number D. It was quite an easy question. The only thing was arranging the odd numbers in the even places. So automatically the even numbers will go on the odd places. There were repetitions which I will divide by number of repetitions values which is getting repeated. Hence the answer for the given question will be option number D. Going ahead, let's solve the next question. This is actual CMAT 2020 question. Let's see how do you solve this question. The question is, in how many ways a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women? I repeat, in how many ways a committee consisting of 5 men and 6 women can be formed from 8 men and 10 women? The number of women is 10, number of men is 8, right? How many women do you need? 6. In how many ways can you get 6 women out of 10? The answer will be 10C6. Similarly, what goes for men? You've got 8 men available and you have to select 5 of them. That's what we have got. Now we also know that NCR is as same as NCN minus R. So the given expression can also be written in the form of 10C4 into 8C3. Clear? That's something which all of you can do it. If you practically go ahead to solve this, this is going to become what? This is going to become 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 multiplied by 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. Clear? Try to solve this, the whole expression. All of you can solve this really very well. So obviously 4, 3, 2, 3, 2 will get cancelled. The only value which is going to left over in the end will be 10 from here, left side, 3 and 7. And that's part 1. And part 2 will be, it's going to become 8 into 7 because 6 automatically will get cancelled. So your final answer will become 10 into 3 into 7 will become 210. 8 7 will become 56. And 210 into 56, if you multiply, you should get 11760. So hence, you'll mark 11760, which is option number D, as the final answer. Not a difficult question. Either you solve by NCR or you take it by NCN minus R. The result will be same. I hope all of you have understood it really very well. Going ahead, let's see the third question which we have. The question may look lengthy, but it is not actually. Read the question well. The question says, there are 6 teachers. Out of them, 2 are physics teacher, other 2 are chemistry teacher, and the rest 2 are mathematics teacher. They have to stand in a row such that the physics, chemistry, and mathematics teacher are always in a set. The number of ways in which they can do is what? I repeat. There are 2 physics teacher, 2 chemistry teacher, and 2 maths teacher. And we have to make sure that they stand in the same set. I repeat, they stand in the same set. So let's start with the first part. What they have given you, the number of physics teacher is how much? There are 2 physics teacher. And 2 physics teacher can stand in a row in how many ways? It's as simple as 2 factorial ways. So for physics, there are 2 ways in which they can stand together. Similarly, there are 2 chemistry teacher, they can stand in 2 factorial ways. That is also going to be 2. And there are 2 maths teacher, so they can also stand in 2 factorial ways together. So this is also going to give you 2. Now these 3 sets, which 3 sets? Chemistry, physics, and math. These 3 sets can be arranged in themselves in how many ways is the question. I repeat, these 3 sets can be arranged in themselves in how many ways? They can be arranged in themselves in 3 factorial ways. So my final answer will be 3 factorial into 2 into 2 into 2, which is going to be 6 into 8, which is going to become 48. So very easily you will mark option number B as the final answer for the given question. This was not a difficult question at all for you guys. Moving ahead, let's see a not so prominent type of questions which deals with subtraction. The question says, and this is again CMAT 2020 question. In how many ways can the letters of the word, in how many different ways can the letters of the word extra be arranged so that vowels can never come together? Vowels are never together. Now, what I'm going to do is, so they are dealing with the statement that vowels should never be together. If I see the total sum where all the 5 letters can be arranged in as many ways as possible, and if I subtract what? The cases where vowels are always together, I possibly will land into the answer where vowels are never together. Clear? Now, how many words, how many alphabets are there in this 5-letter word? This is 5 alphabets which you have got. Now the total number of arrangements is going to become what? The total number of arrangement will be 5 factorial base, right? Now let's take the case of vowels. Vowels, how many vowels do we have got? We have got 2 vowels, which is E and A. Let's consider E and A as 1 unit. I repeat, let's consider E and A as 1 word because they have to be together. I'm going to remove those cases. So the other 3 alphabets, which is X, T, and R, can be arranged in 3 factorial ways. Right? So let's consider this as 3 and this is 1. A total of 4 factorial ways it can be arranged. I repeat, we have considered EA as 1 alphabet, XTR as 3 other alphabets. 3 plus 1 will become 4. So they can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. 4 factorial is basically how much? This is basically 24. I repeat, will be how much? 24. But EA are distinct. The value of E and A are distinct. they themselves can be arranged in two factorial ways, EA or AE. So the total number of ways in which vowels will always be together will be 24 into 2, which is basically 48. So out of 5 factorial, which is 120 number of distinct ways, 48 are those cases where vowels are always together. So if you subtract 120 minus 48, the leftover value, which is basically 72, will be the answer where vowels are never together. I repeat, vowels are never together. You can actually pause this video and then have a look at the detailed explanation that we have solved this question. Not a difficult question, but deals with subtraction of some of the cases that we want to exclude. Okay. How about if you take this question? This is 2018 question. What is the question dealing with? The question says, in a box, there are 8 yellow and 4 black balls. I repeat, in a box, there are 8 yellow and 4 black balls. If 3 balls are drawn at random, what is the probability that 2 are yellow and 1 is black? What is the probability that 2 are yellow and one is black? Okay. Now, this question, obviously, you will understand this is of probability, which is based on permutation and combination also. And how do we find out the probability? We know probability is nothing but the expected number of outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. So what do we want out of total number of cases that we have to look into? That's what we actually do. Clear? Now let's look at the total number of outcomes that we have got. So what is the total number of outcome? The total number of outcome is basically selecting 3 balls out of 12. Selecting 3 balls out of 12 will be given by 12C 3 ways, because you are selecting any 3 out of 12. Now let's see the expected number of outcome. What do we want? Okay. Now you need to select 2 yellow balls out of 8 and 1 black ball out of 4. Now 2 yellow balls can be selected out of 8 in how many ways? 2 yellow balls out of 8 can be selected in simply 8C 2 ways, and 1 black ball out of 4 can be selected in 4C 1 way. So my final outcome will become how much? My final outcome or probability will be 8C2 into 4C1. This is my expected outcome divided by total outcome, which basically will be 12C3, which will be 12C3. What is the value of 8C2? Come on, the value of 8C2 will become 28. 4C1 will remain 4, and 12C3 will become how much? It's going to become 220. So it is 28 into 4 divided by 220. If you see which option will correspond to the given expression that we have finally found out, it's going to become 28 upon 55 as the final answer. Clear? So the final answer will be 28 upon 55 for this expression. So again, this was not a difficult question. So as what I want to generalize again is all the questions which comes on permutation, combination, or probability, they will always deal with simple applications and fundamentals. So do not have a mindset to skip this topic if at all you're not ready. Just do the basics and solve the previous year questions which has come on CMAT and CET examination. Very well, you will be in a shape to crack the actual CMAT 2022 paper also, with all the possible expected questions that you may expect in the given examination. I hope we have added some more value in the preparation. Make sure you do visit the MBAP Education in website, see all the listed courses, the paid and the unpaid ones, get guidance of the top faculties who are from Jamnal Bajaj, Naseem Jain IIMs, and do access the student dashboard to get all the features which we have listed for you guys. I wish you all the best and stay tuned on this channel. Thank you.